Welcome back to Criminally Offensive Podcast, episode number 4. Man, we're rolling through these episodes.
We're flying by.
I feel like it's already Monday.
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
I forgot we were shooting today.
I know. And then I get a call and it's like, you know what day it is? And I knew we were shooting today.
Right.
I didn't forget. I don't forget about shoot day.
Right. I do.
And so he calls me and I say, yeah, it's shoot day. And so here we are, episode number 4. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
We're cranking them out.
If you've watched every episode, comment down below.
Yeah.
And man, we'll give you a thumbs up.
We will give you a thumbs up. We'll give you one of Joe's pieces of clothing.
No, but we will give you a thumbs up. And if you haven't watched the other epides,
go watch them, dude.
There's 3 other episodes.
Mm-hmm. And they're good.
They are good episodes and probably get progressively better.
I do think they get better, yeah.
So hopefully y'all think the same thing about this one.
Yeah.
We set the bar high, I feel like, with episode 3.
Yeah, we did.
Episode 3 was a really good episode, I feel like. Mm-hmm. And we're now doing social media content apart from the podcast of quick reviews.
Right.
And
we started quick reviews this week. Basically, we hop in the car, we go to a restaurant, we order something that may be new, maybe not new, but we just want to review it.
Yeah.
And it's like 2-3 minute videos of us reviewing just different things.
Quick reviews.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, because if you want to get our full review, you have to watch the whole video.
Right.
Not the full review of like what you're watching on the Instagram, but like
a
full review
extensive
of like
what we did today.
Breaking stuff down.
Yeah.
If you want to get that, you got to watch the podcast. Mm-hmm. And if you want to watch quick reviews, you go to our Instagram.
Yeah.
And then you go watch our podcast when you have time.
Right.
Watching both is always fun. But it's also something just to get you through from criminally offensive podcast episode to episode.
Right,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
You want to talk about our weeks?
Our weeks. Yeah.
So you go ahead.
Okay, I'll go first this time. Switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. My week was kind of boring, honestly. I feel like I didn't do a ton.
I hate to hear that.
Yeah. FaceTime release, couple nights.
Nice.
Actually, I went and surprised her on Wednesday night. She was leading worship for her college group.
Nice.
And she had no idea and went and surprised her. I sent a screenshot because I would have just walked in.
Yeah.
But I didn't know where the place was.
Right.
I knew where the church was, but she said that there's a separate building. And so I didn't know where that building was.
Yeah.
So I sent her a screenshot when I was like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm getting close. And then she texted, whoa.
Uh-huh.
And then once I got to the church, I called her.
Yeah.
And then she told me where to go and stuff.
Nice.
And so
that's cool.
Seemed like it was a good surprise, and I had we hung out after. And so that was a good night. Thursday didn't have to work.
Nice.
If anybody from my work is wondering, I said that I had to get a physical for an interview I'm about to have. Uh-huh. That was not the truth.
Wow. Hey, you're just outing yourself.
Yeah, but I highly doubt anybody who I work with is watching this.
But what if they do?
There you go. I mean, I put in my 2 weeks notice. What are they going to do?
Fire me? Did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you did that.
Yeah. So what are they going to do? Fire me?
Right.
And so, and then
Was there a tree on your car the other day?
No, that was the last excuse I made.
Oh, man.
But so then I spent the whole day. We came over and watched Criminally Offensive Podcast episode 3. If you haven't watched that, we encourage you to.
I've watched it twice.
Really?
Yeah.
I've watched part of it again. And so then Friday, I'm trying to think, what did I do Friday? Didn't do much Friday. My brother came over for a little bit, played Xbox with him later that night. Didn't go to the homecoming parade. Yeah. No,
I wasn't there either.
I don't really want to. I feel like next year's the year I start going to high school stuff more.
Maybe.
You got to let the high school. You got to let that senior
type. I don't know.
That super senior level wear off a little bit. I feel like.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
But so Friday kind of just hung around. I did watch the game though. Blue Jays played great. They're 4-0. Very, very excited for them. I will go to the Guthrie Carl Albert game. That's a big game this year. Always a big rivalry. So we'll go to that one. Saturday, what do I always do? Watch a bunch of college football. Watch OU smack a team around.
Oh, man.
And I'll let Bo talk about his team a little bit later on. But OU smacked Tulsa around. And Elise came over, so spent some time with her, went and had dinner. And then Sunday was church. Me and you went and had a dinner with our college group at the church. And that was my week.
Nice. What did I do last week? Monday we shot, but was I coming from something?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Was that when Aaron Rodgers got hurt too?
Maybe it was. I don't know. Anyways,
that was the night Aaron Rodgers got hurt.
Yeah.
We watched that live actually while we were recording.
Yeah, we did.
It may be us that did it.
Maybe it was. Yeah, I can't really remember Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, I went and worked at the golf course. Didn't do a whole lot. I worked on editing the podcast and then made some food for the women, whatever.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Kind of backwards. Don't you think?
What do you mean?
You making food for the women?
What do you mean by that?
Just, it's that they typically normally make it for the
Whoa! Whoa!
Stereotypically.
Whoa!
Not saying they have to, just stereotypically. It's kind of backwards.
You're an awful human being.
You're the one the men are the one golfing.
Whoa! I can't believe you just said that.
Listen.
And there's our first canceled moment from Joe.
Listen, and this is stereotypical. You know, I'm all about women power. But
oh man,
it's like that's just stereotypical.
Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't have to be true.
Okay, and that's all I was wondering. You know.
Anyways, yeah. So
you made food for women,
right? And then Thursday, I was back at the country club. Again, didn't do very much.
Did you make food for women that night?
Nope, men.
Oh,
yeah. So
that might be weirder.
Friday. Oh, Friday I didn't work. I left for Atoka. A lot of my family's from Atoka, Oklahoma. That's where this hat's actually from.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Bet you nobody's heard of that.
Dale Ranch?
No.
Oh, Atoka. Yeah.
I bet you somebody's probably heard of Dale Ranch before they've heard of Atoka.
I mean, probably from me. I mean,
that's true.
I don't know if a lot of people know what Dale Ranch is. It's my family's ranch.
They know about Del Rancho.
Right. We made Del Rancho, actually.
And the word's a little guy. Yeah.
Anyways, so I was in Atoka. It was my cousin's last homecoming, and they were both walking the field, so we wanted to see them. It was really fun, dude. It was so fun. So we stayed until about halftime. My cousin's boyfriend, he's their running back.
Yeah.
I think he's their running back.
The guy that runs the ball.
I know what a running back is. I'm just saying I can't remember if that was his. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a running back. Kind of nasty with it. He's a shorter guy.
Yeah. Those are usually the best running backs.
He was quick, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he scored twice before I left.
Yeah. I mean, look at like Deuce Vaughn, Darren Sproles.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
right. Right.
Actually, two Kansas State guys right there.
That's true.
Little scat backs.
But yeah, no, it was fun. We ended up leaving before halftime.
Why did you leave so early?
Because Grammy was at the Cochran's house making food, and the food was ready. So
and it's go time.
You're not missing Grammy's food.
And Grammy's making food for everybody.
Right. Let's not hop back on. But man, Grammy's food is just crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You have to have it.
Oh, I'm sure it's gas.
So she made 2 ginormous tubs of fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah.
And a big thing of lasagna.
There you lost me.
You don't like lasagna?
No.
It's good. It's good. Why don't you like it?
I don't know. Never have, never will.
That's weird.
I have heard from every good dish of lasagna I've had, don't like it. They're like, you got to try it. It's the best lasagna I've ever had. Try it.
You like fettuccine Alfredo though?
It's gas.
Right. You'll have to try Grammy's because it's
chicken fettuccine.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It's 10 times better than what you can imagine.
Okay.
But anyway, so we ate, hung out.
Is she Italian?
Grammy?
Yeah.
She's Indian. Like Bahuska Indian. Like Osage Indian.
Dang.
Like a huge percentage.
But she can cook better than Italians.
Oh, 100%. There's no doubt about
Easily.
That. Yeah. But anyways, ate, hung out. It was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. And then everybody else stayed, but I had to leave early on Saturday because I worked at Life Church. Shot
Which is good because it was double XP weekend. That's
a good point. Yeah. Right. So I was back in time for that. Shot LCO, which is Life Church Online. By the way, if you guys ever watch Life Church Online, you are watching worship, dash me. Anyways, so that was fun. And then went home, watched football, watched a lot of college football. The Colorado game was insane. We can talk about that here in a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Played Xbox with Joe a little bit. Went to bed. Woke up.
That's not all the college football that you watched that night.
No, it's not.
Didn't your team play?
I wasn't going to talk about it.
I feel like, yeah, I talked about my Sooners.
Okay, here's the thing. As we know, I'm an OSU fan. This was the worst game I may have ever watched us play since I've been alive.
Yeah, that's tough.
Defense, horrendous. Offensive line, horrendous. Defensive line, horrendous.
Maybe the worst.
Yeah. Our quarterbacks are garbage. I don't know why we're still starting Bowman.
Alan Bowman should be the water boy.
Why are we starting him?
Maybe not even that.
Because we feel bad for him because he transferred?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Maybe,
You're not good.
Maybe not even that. Maybe he shouldn't even be the water boy. Maybe he should be the guy who cleans up Bullet's poop.
Oh, 100%. And I'm not disrespecting. I'm sure he's a great guy, but dude,
Yeah.
And this isn't offense to him. This is Mike Gundy's problem and Casey Dunn. Get him off the field.
Yeah.
Period. Get him off
He's
the
not
field.
good.
And anyways, very annoying. It was so hard to watch. And like, I'm a diehard fan, so I'm gonna watch it all the way through, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the entire second half of that game, I wanted to put a hole in my TV. It was the worst thing I've ever watched in my entire life. They could have walked through our defensive line into the end.
They did a couple times.
They did.
Yeah.
It was the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in my entire. People in our crowd, I've never seen us do this. People in our crowd were booing our team. I've never seen us do that. So obviously you're doing something wrong. So figure it out.
At least y'all did not get beat 49-0 to your arch rival.
Yeah, that's bad.
So it could be worse.
But they're a better team.
That's true.
So it does. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm angry. We play Iowa State this week. We'll probably lose.
Yeah.
But they're garbage too. So
And-
we might have a chance.
But Iowa State has y'all's number. If you remember,
Yeah, Iowa State-
2011 y'all's
They've always had our number.
record year.
Yeah.
And they've
always
upset
had our
y'all.
number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, stressful weekend for OSU. Very annoyed. I'm over it. We suck.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that was Saturday. Sunday, I woke up and went to church. It was really good. Last week of Ruth.
Boom.
Really good. Now we're heading into a series of like how to study the Bible, and I can't remember what book we're in, but he said, I'll figure it out, let you know next week.
Yeah.
But excited for that. Watched a lot of NFL. I bet on a couple games actually.
Are you college football or NFL guy?
I'm definitely college football over NFL, but I'm starting like within the last 3 years, I've really gotten into the NFL just because of fantasy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I've always been to college football over the NFL.
It has.
Just because we don't have a hometown team. If we had an Oklahoma City football team, oh my gosh, I'd be on it.
But do you think you would like NFL more than college football at that point?
Yeah, I'd be close.
Yeah. Because here's my deal. It's just like the fan bases of college football, I feel like are unrivaled. Just like the atmosphere of like when you see like the Enter Sandman of Virginia Tech or like the wideout of Penn State or the OU stadiums and stuff like that, Texas, Alabama, whatever.
I think
those environments are crazy.
Yeah, I think the rivalries in college are so much more harsh
intense
than the NFL.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know half of the rivals.
When you're walking across the field and you can like when you're even during the midst of the game and you can keep your civil nature, it's not a real rivalry.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, that was Sunday. Sunday was fun. And then today I woke up and went and got lunch with Kyra, and then I went and spoke actually at Life Church. It's where hold on, pause. Look at this shirt, homie. It's such a fire shirt. But I went and spoke to a bunch of new interns. I'm a part of the alumni intern group, which is kind of weird to say. I'm an alumni.
Did you give him a hype speech?
Basically,
You listen here.
I had some people clap for me after I spoke. Basically, I talked about how like they are in the best spot in their lives. Like, I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just saying, like, I know that they're about to get an experience that is one of the greatest experiences that they'll ever have.
Nice.
And so I'm super excited for them. I wish I could do it again, dude. It was amazing.
You listen here. You cherish it while you have it.
Yeah, I basically
Did you talk with a voice like that?
It was like a football locker room.
What is the guy that he does the motivation? It's like Tony. I can't even think of his name.
Oh my gosh, the dude that's
like,
remember the guy that was gonna kill himself or whatever? And he's like, is it the shoes?
Yeah.
Is it the shoes?
He's like, they're red, man.
Yeah, I don't know his last name, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah. So is that what you told him?
Yeah.
You're like,
is it the shoes?
Is it the shoes? Because this is going to be the greatest internship you've ever had.
Yeah, that's what I did. But
I feel like that had to get claps.
I did get clapped.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, yeah, that was my week.
That seems like a pretty good week to me.
Yeah, it was.
Welcome back to another review.
Yep.
Today is being filmed on Monday.
18th.
You know what I didn't do?
It's the 18th of September.
It's the 18th of September. But I was going to check this, but I put this in my pocket. It's my watch. I put this in my pocket when I was leaving my house and never put it on.
Oh, nice.
And you don't even notice until you need to go check it.
Right.
It's like the offensive line. You don't notice until it's not working.
Right.
And so, but today is, drum roll please, National Burger Day.
Yeah.
It's a day that we tend to enjoy.
Right.
As you all know from episode 1. We already reviewed burgers, though, so we can't review burgers again. That's not good content. So what goes best with burgers? Fries. So we have Sonic. We have Mickey D's.
Dawn's.
BK. Arby's. And doobie-doo-boo-boo-boo Brahms. So we have 5 different options here. We could have gone crazy and gone with like 20 different options.
Right.
We decided to keep it tame.
Right.
We would have gotten nacho fries, which we both agreed would probably make a run for first place.
Yeah, they're up
if
there.
they were available, but they're not available because for some reason these restaurants, what they do is they're like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna find something that's like our best seller, and we're gonna take it off the menu for a limited time.
Right.
And I'm like, what market strategy is there for that?
It's a really bad idea, and they do it all the time.
I know. It's they put some of their most famous stuff on there and then just take it off.
Yeah.
So
Let's jump into it.
Let's dig in.
You want to start with the Sonic?
let's start with the Sonic.
Okay, let's spread these out a little bit so
Yeah.
we can get a little bit of a look-see.
I'm a big Sonic fan though. I like Sonic's fries.
I like Sonic's fries when there's like cheese or something on them.
Okay, when you're
By their-
tasting nothing but the
Right.
things that aren't the fries.
Exactly, because Sonic fries alone just seem very plain.
They are, but sometimes those are the best, and they have a good.
I don't know about that.
Maybe not the best crunch.
They're cold, but that's our fault.
That is our fault. We're not going to blame Sonic for them being cold. Oh, here. So, that's actually a pretty good fry right there.
It's okay. They're kind of bland.
That's a hard decision to make.
I can go for it.
Give us a review.
5.6. They're not bad.
6.3.
They're not good though.
Yeah.
Okay, that was
6.3.
Sonic.
That's a solid fry though.
Let's line them up to where
And like
There's-
we'll line them up in rankings.
Let's line
Okay.
them up so we can get a
Just
good
in
order.
rankings form almost.
Yeah. So
we're gonna move. We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
move.
slide homie over here.
We'll move it all back for the other side.
So right now, Sonic is just
it's
obviously
in the middle.
Yeah.
6.3 and what?
5.6.
6.3 and 5.6. So not too far apart.
Let's go BK.
BK is such a hit or miss fry.
I know it's either really good or really bad.
You know what I'll give BK though is
What is in here?
I don't know. Is it sauces?
Oh, it's ketchup, but what is the new?
Is it National Burger Day ketchup?
I mean, it
it's
says Utah.
That's actually kind of sweet.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, so but first thing I can see is the size comparison. What you're
Right.
getting from each thing.
Right.
So
But thing is, I mean, they just look so bland.
they do.
But we'll
they
see.
look. They're often saltless, and I can even look on here right now and not notice a ton of salt.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a little bit, but not a ton. First reaction, very mushy, very bland.
So bad. Oh my gosh, that one was awful. No crunch.
That one wasn't bad. That's the best one I had.
Not good.
And you know what I give that one?
That's worse,
5-1.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. So I said 5.6.
Yeah.
5.1 I agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I think those are not very good.
So I had Wendy's fries today, actually, for lunch.
Oh, yeah.
And I wish we could review those because those might be top 2 in this running right now.
That's crazy.
They're so salty, they're crunchy, and their wedges are very good too.
Okay.
So, but
You want to go Brahms?
we can go Brahms. So Brahms is Oklahoma's own.
Right.
First thing I notice is it comes in a much less edible bag.
Not a huge fan of the bag. I like the...
I like the boxes.
Yeah.
But
I think Brahms
immediately
has a good
seems-
fry.
Yeah. Well salted.
That part was really cool.
Retain some heat, not a ton though.
I might just keep going.
These are very well salted. And I think that's what's going to put it ahead of both of these. I gave these a 6.3.
I wish they were a little crunchier.
I'm going to go, you know how I did pick of the day for the burger at 6.9. I'm going to put these at 6.9 too.
I was going to go 6.8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good fry though. All in
Yeah,
all.
it is a good fry.
Good crunch.
You want to go Don's or Arby's first?
Let's go Don's. Let's bring it home with the curly.
So once again, not really enjoying what I'm seeing with the bag here.
No. Man. I just don't like bags.
I don't either.
They scare me almost.
Yeah.
Normally, what you all are thinking in your head is like McDonald's is the best fry.
It. Yeah.
But Brahms is out here. Immediate disappointment.
Yeah.
Immediate disappointment.
These are really bad for McDonald's fries.
Guys, this might be the worst McDonald's fries I've ever had.
Me too.
And they must have not known that they were getting reviewed on Criminally Offensive
Obviously.
Podcast today because they would have given this their best batch.
No salt.
Brahms understood the assignment.
Yeah.
Brahms said, we are getting reviewed on Criminally Offensive Podcast.
Yeah.
We have to go big or go home.
No. These
I
are
don't
bad.
want to do this.
These are back here?
4.8.
Yeah.
These are not good.
Those are the worst McDonald's fries I've ever had. Now, if these were like in great shape, like they're salted, they're hot, they'd be a lot higher. But right now, those are garbage.
Yeah, they're so bad.
I got to retain it with the
Right now, the number one fry, and who would have thought?
salt. It makes it, dude.
Yes. Because, like we said, all of these fries are the same probably level of coldness.
I'm going for the burger again. Sorry.
You going burger again? National Burger Day, part 2. But all of these are the same kind of like temperature, but McDonald's is so bad.
Yeah, those are bad.
Like normally you shouldn't be carried by the temperature of your fries,
Well,
but that's what those would be.
I'd even go as far to say Brahms is warmer than the McDonald's right now.
Right now, the small fry
Holy
is
crap.
the biggest.
This
for
is
Arby's.
a small.
Yeah,
I love it.
only $2.17. So it's not too bad. Oh man, look at all that spillage though. Okay, going straight in with
Yeah.
it.
No salt.
What is happening today?
I don't know.
Did they decide today we're not going to salt any food?
It might be National Burger Day, but it might also be National No Salt.
That's very likely. Let's try these bag fries out.
Bro, what is this?
One of these bag fries, the seasoning's carrying it.
I think those are better than Sonic. But they need salt, dude. In a league of its own. Like, it wasn't even close.
6'4". I gave these a 6'3", 6'4".
5'8".
Man, what?
In a league of its own. Not even
Brahms?
close.
Put it up there.
Yeah.
Brahms French fries. The number one French fry on September 18th of 2023. And again, maybe if they're hot, but if these are hot,
Oh my gosh, if those are hot, those are like an 8-7.
guys, when we're not, and I know you may be shocked at home.
No way, dude.
I know you
That
may
was
be
close.
shocked at home, but here's the deal. Those are gas. And Bo just downed the whole thing. That's how good these fries are. Brahms in a comeback fashion.
I cannot believe.
I would have never, if you had asked me to pick, I would have never picked Brahms that they were going to be the
We
best
almost
fries.
didn't get Brahms.
Yeah. And then Brahms came out and said, you know what? You forgot about me. You disrespected me. But here we are on Criminally Offensive Podcast, episode number 4. And we are going to run the table and show Arby's, Sonic, Burger King, and most of all, the king of all fries, McDonald's.
Crazy. Yeah.
Who is daddy?
This is the thing, right? You can tell how much we liked it. Empty.
It's gone. Look at these. They're full.
They look almost
They're
untouched.
still full. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big disappointment from this crew right here. Brahms
ran away with it. Ran away. It wasn't even close.
No, there was no competition, no debate. Brahms had the best fry today.
Yeah.
And you have to respect him for it.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Congratulations to Brahms.
Yeah. Brahms, if you want to sponsor us,
that'd be so hype.
Be our guest.
They're local, so they might think about it.
That's what I'm saying. And listen, honest reviews here. We're not just over here just like telling you, oh, Brahms.
Yeah, and even if we do ever make money from this, which is, I mean, who knows?
Very unlikely.
Right, but if we ever did, we're still going to be honest.
It doesn't change our honesty.
Yeah, they might be paying us thousands of dollars.
I don't care if Nike pays us $1 million.
If their shoe's
if
trash,
they drop a bad
it's
shoe,
garbage.
we're telling them it's a bad shoe.
That's how it is. But
Brahms.
I love it.
Put some respect on their name.
That was good. All right.
Yeah.
Love the segment.
I do too.
On to the next.
On to the next.
So I have some topics that I've been wanting to talk about, and we can just like quickly go through them.
Just glaze through them. How many are there?
There are 3.
5. Okay.
3.
Oh. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
So the first one is
quick topics.
I mean, they don't have to be quick. I'm just saying like
one after the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this first one.
Okay.
Saw on Instagram. I was like, what the freak is this? Quickly went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Looking at like, there's no way this is real.
Yeah.
Because it's not. Did you see the alien corpse?
Oh my gosh.
From Mexico?
They are so fake.
It's absolutely insane.
It's like if they were like, if these scientists came together and they're like, okay, quickly, we have to get something to present to the Mexican government.
Yeah.
Let's get a 3D printer, okay?
They just went to like Party Galaxy.
Yeah, they're like, let's go to these. What is the spirit?
Spirit Halloween.
The spirit Halloweens that pop up in like the most random places. They were like, oh, sweet. There's one that popped up in the desert over here. Let's go grab this. They took it. You know how they sell the skeletons? They just bought one of those. It looks like they dipped it in concrete.
Yeah.
And then put sand on top of it and called it good. Said, here are your aliens.
Yeah. And here's my thing. The number one. So first of all of the alien crap, not real. They don't believe it. It's not true. Anyways, so tell me why, if aliens were real, and for years we've been thinking like, what would they look like?
Yeah.
They come out exactly what we think they look like.
The American film industry depicted perfectly what aliens look like.
Yeah.
And we have no idea.
Doug, it literally looks like E.T.
I'm like, you're telling me you couldn't have made the most bizarre thing ever and called it an alien.
I would have believed it more than what you just showed me.
Because then I'm like, okay, dang, that is nothing like what we thought it looked like.
Yeah.
But then they come out with the props for the movie E.T. and
it's crazy.
Present it to the Mexican government, and they're like, wow.
This is real. Yeah, that's absolutely absurd. Just wanted to touch on that.
Can he pour concrete too?
Gosh, I mean, somebody get this guy. Hashtag cancel Joe. No, that's
it's so good though.
Anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to touch on that because that's absolutely
so
insane. That there's no way people are actually believing this. What I love,
there are people that believe it.
Yeah, there are some. But what I love is that every time I see somebody post about it, all the comments are like,
they're fake.
This is so stupid.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because it is fake. Aliens are not real.
No.
Why in the year 2023, after, and the people who believe it, believe that the Earth's been around for billions of years.
Right.
Are they just now like presenting themselves to Earth?
It's crazy.
It's so stupid.
So second topic.
Okay.
Also saw this on Instagram. Thought this was hilarious.
Okay.
There is a woman who left America, joined ISIS, and then now wants back into the U.S. Give me your thoughts on that.
You give me your thoughts on this, Kevin Durant goes to Golden State and wants to play for Oklahoma City again, I'm saying absolutely not. Get the heck out of my city. Get the heck out of my country.
I mean,
you want to go join a terrorist group that is notorious for being against America.
Yeah.
Like, specifically.
Yeah.
And then you're like, on second thought, they're pretty bad people.
Can I please come back?
Yeah. These are, so like, if y'all don't know, there's the whole like bridge of like what led to ISIS. So I believe it was Al Qaeda was the first one, and then what is the other terrorist group? It's Al Qaeda, and then
I only know Al Qaeda and ISIS.
There's another one. We gotta look this up.
Is it in the Middle East?
There's 3 terrorist groups, and one of them,
same area.
Yes, because one of them came from the outcast of another. So it was like the one group was formed off of the what are they? This is gonna annoy me.
I searched top 3 terrorist groups.
There's Al Qaeda, ISIS, and what is the other one?
None of these. That's not even saying ISIS or Al Qaeda. This is saying Taliban.
The Taliban.
Taliban.
Yes. Yeah. So I believe what it is Al Qaeda was like the first ever like group that was the terrorist group that formed in that area.
Yeah.
I'm kind of rambling through this. Then I believe Taliban was like from the outcast of the Al Qaeda formed the Taliban, and that was their other terrorist group. I think that was Osama bin Laden. That was where Osama bin Laden. That sounds like a basketball player's nickname.
It is Osama bin Laden.
You be lobbing those. But I believe that's where Osama bin Laden made his name known. Yeah. That's where he got famous, was with the Taliban. And then I believe from that was when ISIS was formed. They're that rookie group. Right. They're young.
Right.
But I think that's what America was at war with ISIS for a long time. Yeah. And they're notorious for like cutting off the heads of like missionaries and stuff like that who go over there. Yeah. And then this lady's like, see, they're cutting off the heads of missionaries, and they're kind of a terrorist group. Yeah. Can I come back into America?
I can't believe it. I don't know if they made a decision yet.
The audacity.
There's no way she comes back, right?
We did trade a arms dealer for Brittany Griner.
That's insane. A big for a shooter?
A Russian arms dealer. Yeah. For a top, like, she wouldn't even be probably top 50.
No, and the only reason that she's so famous is because of this incident. Yeah. Like, it's not like she was an amazing basketball player.
It was because she went and did drugs in Russia. Yeah. Which is a crime against Russia. Right. And then it was like, hold on, guys. I need help. And it's like, well, if you hadn't have done drugs.
Well, and before that, she was talking trash on how the U.S. was so bad.
I know.
Okay, so we had some technical difficulties, actually. I don't know exactly what happened. When we just continued the conversation. When I would check the camera, we lost part of it. We talked about the Roman Empire.
Yeah. We'll sum it up real quick. Yeah. We don't think about the Roman Empire.
I don't think about it. I think about the U.S. military and kind of wanting to join. Probably won't. Yeah. But it's super cool.
Are you saying that probably that there is a possibility?
It would take a lot.
Okay.
But it's definitely, it would be a possibility.
Okay.
If they said like, oh, you don't have to do boot camp.
I wouldn't want somebody fighting in the military that didn't go through boot camp.
I mean, if I'm just videoing, I'm just videoing.
Yeah.
But if I'm on that battlefield, I'm over here with the camera, and then I set it down. Camera. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you record the people that you shoot.
That's good. I think that's a war crime.
Maybe.
Anyways, so that's basically our conversation.
Yeah.
We don't think about the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about Colorado versus Colorado State. Joe has some very strong feelings about Colorado.
They annoy me. Mm-hmm. And I shouldn't say they as in Colorado annoys me. Because what Colorado is doing is impressive. Mm-hmm. I think the media attention, the fact that there's like 20 posts a day about Colorado alone from ESPN and Fox college football sites is what's most ridiculous to me, because I'm like, there are other teams in college football.
Right.
There are probably, I could list off 20 more teams that are better than Colorado. Colorado hasn't proved anything yet. They almost lost to Colorado State. They barely the first half of the Nebraska game was pitiful, and they beat TCU by 3 points, which is their most impressive win. And so what they're doing is impressive. Don't get me wrong. But here's my question was, where was this media attention last year when TCU was picked to be last in the Big 12 Conference and then ran the table to the national championship?
Yeah.
Didn't see it once.
Yeah.
Not once. And then they win 3 games against 3 mediocre teams, and they're going to the national championship. It makes me very angry, and I would not be as mad at Colorado if it weren't for – where did The Rock come from? Where did Lil Wayne come from? I mean, these people didn't know Colorado football existed until this year.
It's a good
and
point.
now they're coming out of nowhere, hopping on this bandwagon that will probably be gone by next year when Deion Sanders picks up another job.
Yeah, I'm not against it. I actually really like Deion and all that. I do think it's a little much with all the celebrities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think
it's a big distraction too.
Yeah, I actually really like Shedeur Sanders, but I think he's starting to get maybe a little cocky, which I mean, to some degree he deserves to be, because let's be fair, he clutched it up.
He's clutch. One thing that I think showed through this game is he is very bad under pressure. When he not under pressure of like the moment, under pressure of the defense, like being rushed and stuff like that. Right. He threw a lob that was horrible pass that was very dangerous. He cannot throw the ball away. He just tries to run away and get sacked. He is horrible under pressure. And so if he's sitting in the pocket and he's a good decision maker, he can make stuff happen. But if he's under pressure from that defense, I think he cracks under pressure and doesn't handle it well. Yeah,
I think they're in for a rude awakening against Oregon, to be honest. I think Oregon's going to run the table.
And I think they're getting too cocky, too. Just not like – I think because they're pointing a lot of fingers, and they're like, we aren't doing anything. We're like, no, you're showing off your watch at like before the games.
That's
and you're
what
like,
bothered me a little bit.
You're saying Matt Rule was standing on your Buffalo, but they were praying as a team and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm just like, you're making yourself out to be a victim, and I think it's going to come back and bite them.
Yeah, I will say this. I enjoy the program. I think Deion is an amazing guy. I actually really like his values. I think that he is teaching these guys to be good young men. I do think that there's a degree. Like, you can be cocky, but there's a point that you push where it's a little much. And so I guess we'll just see with Oregon. I think if Oregon beats them, then it's just all of that.
And if they beat Oregon or they stick around with Oregon, I'll come back here and I'll say, hey, now will I still think they deserve all this media attention of 20 posts a day when there's like 3 posts of any other team? Absolutely not. Yeah. I think it's just, okay, what they're doing is impressive and keep watching. Because like I said last year, TCU didn't get any of this attention, and they made it to the national championship.
Yeah. I am really enjoying watching them win. Like, I hope they continue to win. Like, I think it's super impressive. If they can beat Oregon, I mean, I'm here for it. I think it's super cool. And to go from a 1-11 team to a 3-0 team already, it is impressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I do think it's really cool.
And I love watching it for the pettiness. Because, I mean, it's just like how I watch USC. It's like, I'm glued to my TV watching them because I want them to lose so bad.
See, I want them to win.
And so I give it to them. You know, they're making college football interesting for me besides OU. And I'm a huge upset guy. So I love a good upset. And it's like, I hate seeing the good teams always winning and stuff like that. And so even seeing Alabama being down this year is so sweet.
Yeah, it is. And so I enjoy that.
I appreciate Colorado and USC of giving me a team that I can root against every week. And so I'll give it to them for that.
Yeah.
And I don't hate Deion. I actually, like Bo said, I agree with a lot of his morals. One thing I disagree with is how he always makes himself out to be a victim and this perfect person. and stuff like that. That's the one thing I disagree with. But I think a lot of his stances and a lot of his morals, and he's a good coach, and he's not a screaming at you coach, but he's a good teacher of a coach, which I think is what a coach needs to be.
Yeah.
And so I think what Deion's doing there is terrific. I think it's awesome. But I think the media attention is the biggest thing that annoys me, and how they're always making themselves out to be a victim, and the cockiness.
Yeah. We both watched it while we were on the Xbox.
Double
together.
XP weekend.
Yeah. So we grinded that game out. It was a good game.
It was a very good game. Yeah. And I can only think that if Colorado State fed the hot hand and went for 2 there in the first overtime, that they win.
Yeah.
But, yeah, big decisions that they didn't make, and Colorado took advantage of it.
Yeah. I'm excited to continue to watch them play. So
Yeah. Let's give a quick score prediction of what you think the Oregon-Colorado game is going to be.
What's Oregon? Oregon's been just whooping. Right?
Oregon's ranked number 8.
Yeah, but they've been whooping. Right?
They've been good. Yeah, they won their first game, but that was against some
it was like Portland
lousy
State or
team.
something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Oregon wins. Hold on, you go first.
Okay,
because I might go for just a crazy.
Okay, so I have Oregon winning 38-14.
Dang.
And this is because I think Dan Lanning is a young, amazing defensive coach. He was the defensive coordinator for Georgia when they went and won their first national championship. I think he's young. I think he's smart. Bo Nix is a Heisman Trophy candidate quarterback who can sling the ball around the field. So with their terrific defense, which I've already said, sure, Sanders was very obvious that he could not do much under pressure of the defense and cannot throw the ball away. So I think he takes a ton of sacks, throws 2 interceptions.
Dang.
And they don't have Travis Hunter, and which he's out for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And so with all of those factors coming together, and I think if they had Travis Hunter, it'd still probably be like 38-21. I don't think it makes much of a difference. So yeah, with all of those factors, I have 38-21. Oregon wins it.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 38-35 Colorado. And
You have the upset.
I want it.
But didn't you just say that you thought they met their match with
I
Oregon?
definitely think Oregon's going to win if I'm being realistic.
But you're not. You're here for the
I
upset.
want to go for the hero pick here. Okay, I think Colorado gets ahead by a field goal and Oregon just doesn't make it up.
I don't know if my heart can handle the media. I think I will delete Instagram if they beat Oregon. I will give
I'd
them.
be so hyped up for it, though.
Yes, I will give them the respect, but I would have to delete Instagram because I cannot do every single. Like, I want to look at sports posts, and I can't look at a sports post without it being about Colorado.
Yeah,
I flip on the TV today. They do an ESPNU Instant Classic game. I'm like, oh, dude, this is
no
probably.
way.
I was like,
no way.
Listen, let me just. I was like, this is going to be like the OU Texas quadruple overtime game. This is going to be, the kick six Iron Bowl, something like that.
Auburn's going to win the football.
Colorado State, ESPN Instant
That's
Classic.
insane.
Absolutely not. I don't think so. Yeah, it's a great game.
I think it will be an instant classic. I don't think it's a classic yet. You can't just throw it on 2 days after.
I don't think it will ever be an instant classic because it's Colorado State, a poverty program.
I guess, but you got to think about where they came from. Like Colorado was a poverty program.
Right, but they're not this year.
But I'm just saying,
Colorado
nobody's
State,
expected them to do this well so far.
But they did this week. And they didn't perform up to. They were a 21-point favorite this week.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't think that this could be an instant classic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like saying do you think last year's Bedlam is an instant classic?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think 3 years ago was.
Oh, yeah.
Kickoff return.
That was
punt return?
That was 2014. Is that what you're talking about?
No, we did. We had another one.
Well, yeah, but
3 years ago.
That wasn't the winner.
No, not to win, but we had one.
Yeah.
We also both fumbled a ball on a penalty
on the goal line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so tough. That was awful.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, no, I hope they do well.
But Lincoln had 1 foot out the door that game too.
What?
Lincoln had 1 foot out the door that game.
Is that an excuse?
Oh, absolutely.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
That's a crazy excuse.
I'm not saying that's why we won. I'm just saying that's another reason. That's Yeah, he had 1 foot out the door, so I don't.
No way that's a reason for y'all to lose, though, right?
Oh, big reason.
Why?
Did you see the play calling that game?
You think he's just gonna just call crappy calls?
No,
'cause
I
he's
just
ready
think
to leave?
he just called. Why not calls? Because it's not like I'm gonna be here next year. Or it's not like we're gonna do the college football playoff.
No way.
I think so. That's my OU conspiracy theory.
I don't know about
and listen,
that.
I'm not the only person who thinks that.
I'm sure you're not.
There are multiple people who think that.
I know.
Not to mention about his comments about people breaking into his house in the richest
Yeah,
neighborhood in Norman.
that's the stupidest thing ever. My dad sent me that, and he was like,
Yeah.
Lincoln is getting the OSU fans off, like not on his side either.
Yeah. Well, because the thing is, it's like,
You're going to attack Oklahoma as a state, as a whole?
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, nobody would attack your kids. There's because you're leaving for another college.
He's acting like we're in the middle of Detroit.
Yeah, that's what he said. For the safety of my kids, I'm going to move. Let me move them from Norman, Oklahoma to Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's in the most protected neighborhood in the city of Norman, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he has something going on at USC. Like he lost a recruit or something like that he has to cover up with another OU story.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that is our take on Colorado and college football.
Idiocracy of Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Yep.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Hold on. Hold on. That was so good.
Such a good song.
Man.
You know the story behind that song? This dude watched somebody murder somebody. So pause. My dad told me this, and I was like 12.
Dang, okay.
So this person watched somebody murder another person.
Yeah.
The song is about seeing the murderer, but in the future. Like, it was like 10 years later.
You can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Yeah. He saw him like 10 years later, noticed it was the same guy. That's the story.
And he thought that he was going to kill somebody else.
Maybe. That's all I remember from the story.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, so we're thinking about doing a special episode for the 10th episode, and that is a podcast in a random location.
Yeah.
Like, crazy location. I don't know where.
Could be.
We talked about the Grand Canyon.
And that's if we both can get off of work for that.
Right, and make it down there. If that doesn't work out, you might see us at Cash Saver.
But we will be somewhere.
Yeah.
And we might do a live audience.
I'd be
if it's
so
not
down.
If it's not the Grand Canyon and it's somewhere like, the Wichita Mountains or something like that, come on down.
Yeah.
We'll let y'all know when we're recording
I've thought about doing it like just on the corner of a street in like downtown Oklahoma City.
Oh, that would be sketchy though.
No, it wouldn't. By the Devon Tower? Like right in front of the Devon Tower?
Maybe not. Maybe
That'd
would
be
be sketchy.
fire.
That'd be kind of sweet.
The only thing would be like audio would be hard.
Yeah.
Like,
just all the outside noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we make it work.
Yeah.
But
so we're going to figure something out.
Drop some comments below. Let us know where you think we should do our number 10th podcast. I think what we're going to do is every 10.
Yeah.
Every 10 podcasts.
And it's crazy that we're already starting to talk about the 10th podcast.
I know. But every 10th podcast, we're going to do it at a different location, somewhere crazy. Give us some ideas, and we'll definitely look into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you got a house that's super sweet or something like that,
let us come to the crib.
Yeah, let us pull up. No, but for real, if you got any cool locations, like you said, let us know.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, I think we're going to go ahead and end the podcast. If you guys don't know where to find us, obviously you found our YouTube somehow.
Some way.
Yeah, but subscribe, like, comment, all the things.
Tell your friends and family.
Mm-hmm, yep. And then if you want to go to our Instagram, it is Criminally Offensive Pod on Instagram. And if you go there, you can find our links to the YouTube and all that. And we post those quick reviews. We do small little videos from each post. And so we enjoy doing this. We appreciate you guys watching.
Yeah.
And we're just going to keep on going.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all's viewership. And it's fun. We enjoy doing this. This is another fun episode that we did today.
Yeah.
Hope y'all enjoyed it as much as we do.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like you said, go follow everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I'm Bo.
And I'm Joe.
I'm Joe.
I'm Bo.
And that was Criminally Offensive Podcast, episode number 4.
See ya. Peace. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh no. Do the garden. That was so good.